Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Crafter Prologue with Necro and Cortex here playing the game for your amusement. I've actually made a lot of progress despite the game technically being over, because as you can see here, I have made the Terra Index continue to count and move upwards. I don't know what the fuck I did, but it's working, okay? Also the game have got updated again. It's not in the 11, now it's in the 12th version stuff. There is I found one chest, one secret chest, hidden somewhere. But what I do have are the coordinates for 8. But before we go too far, let me just make sure that I have everything that I need for now, because a lot of stuff got unlocked when I did that thing I did. I built this thing, an advanced crafting unit that would allow me to build these two things, which I've already done and implemented. That's why I now have 370 seconds of oxygen. That's like past 6 seconds or 6 minutes. I will never run out of oxygen again, hopefully. And then I can build a rocket engine. But I don't know what I need a rocket engine for exactly. I mean, I have a speed boost that's way greater than that. I also established 2 more here. I had garbage on the other one, probably also had in the last one, which is for things that will really just break down for materials if I knew how. I probably can do that in future. And then I have redundant, which are things that are just inefficient to have at this stage of the game. Now, the thing I was very hype about last time being a chest is not a chest, by the way, so we're not going to look at that thing. Oh, it's not a golden chest. The one at the wreck in the middle, which is actually not a spacecraft, it is a space station. Just in case there's some major difference, there's probably some kind of nerd out there somewhere that cares about that kind of stuff. We have plenty of water for now, so yeah, with that said and done, we have the coordinates down in the bottom. You can see them right there whenever I put on a dirty surface. Now let's see. 263 28 478. Okay, 263, so that means I'm far away over here and a lot over here. So that's over there somewhere, probably behind that large rock over there. Oh, here it is. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's the one. What does it have? Oh, great. Stuff that's practically useless at this point. But it does give aluminium and super material. They use super material or super alloy to make a freaking chest. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going back to my place and reconfiguring it to optimize or establish a lot of heat production on it. I may not have the materials that I require for it, but I can definitely find them around. I can build it right on top of the other one. No! I cannot deconstruct it. Okay. And I didn't build the other one. Got it. Can I... Please tell me I can. Please tell me. Please. You ruined my gaming setup. Well, okay. Fine. Sure, that'll have to do. Wow, look at this thing. Where would be a smart place to put this? No power. You don't fucking say, but don't worry, I have a trick for that. Because, like I said, these are, well, not redundant, but they don't give me anything beneficial that I cannot live without. Apparently that wasn't enough either. Fucking damn it. You know what that means? I have to build solar panel tier 2. There we go. One of these will be shut down. It's not because they aren't nice to have and such, but they take a lot of power, and that power I could use elsewhere. So if I take one more of these, then I can make another one of that thing. If I can find some silicon. I've kind of pretty much looted this area for everything that I need in large quantities at this point, so I really need to relocate if I had to continue playing on this map. Or the game developers had to make me resupplying easier. By actually, you know, making stuff fall to the freaking ground in the meteors. I don't think there's anything in them, at least. The meteors. There probably will in the future, but for the moment it didn't seem like it. Wow, it's so dark already. It's still dark. But look at that sky! I made that! I made this all possible! It's all thanks to me. Can I even power this thing? Do I need to be ahead of schedule here and do that? No, I have 22 to spare. I could technically also shut down this one because there's just so much food. Heater, let's go upstairs because this is a nice place for it. So freaking cool looking. Look at that, so many picokelvins per second. Great, before we know it we'll actually have a livable or inhabitable climate. But we're still talking about nano Kelvin here. 48 nano Kelvin. So it's freaking cold. We're basically still at absolute zero. So there is practically no pressure at all outside. You're basically walking out in vacuum. It is absolute zero, but the game does not acknowledge it. And there is no oxygen. There is no oxygen at all. At all outside. So how the hell we already have an atmosphere practically and a blue sky and all that? That's a question for some scientist to answer, not me. I'm just a dumb engineer. I'm not a scientist. So let's see. We're going for another chest that is pretty damn far away according to these coordinates. It is 832 50 1208. So it is way far that way, definitely. It's actually the opposite way, isn't it? Yeah, it's the opposite way. Wow. It's very dusty in here. Oh! Well, that's cool. Stuff like that. It's a bit dark though. Despite how bright it all appears, it is just the internal darkness of a void. Bit over here, so it should be right beneath me actually. It actually should be right above me. As in 5 units above me. Let me just build a shelter and then I check the coordinates. Oh! I see it! Well, that was very easy to miss. Oh look, they gave me all this cool stuff that I haven't seen before, definitely. And they made a container out of freaking super alloy. That's a bit of wasteful, I might add. The next one is further out there. It's probably at the other crashed spaceship, way out in the horizon. And then it is actually a bit backwards, so it's probably in all the rocks. Somewhere in all the rocks at this crashed space station. So let's just bring our resources and go. Might actually be right over at the wreck. But that doesn't seem to be far enough. So it is somewhere in between all the rocks. Probably on top of something. Probably. Yeah, it is. No, it's actually is on the ground because it's in attitude or Y 09. And now the Z coordinate, the last one, is correct. Semi-correct, so it is somewhere here, just further in. Great, it's probably in at the Crash Space Station. Crash Space Station, where are you? Oh, there's some of you. And there's some more of you. And there's my old shelter. And then we need to go to height 09, so it's not up here, it's down here somewhere. 665... 25. So it's... Is there a canyon somewhere? Now it's too far down. How the fuck do we get here? Is there a hole in the ground somewhere? Oh! Oh, what? That doesn't match the coordinate, but I guess that's wherever the person who was taking the picture of it was standing, I suppose. Ooh! It's not that these things have a lot of value. Actually, let's drop that one because we don't need that. We don't need that. There's so much super alloy, and I literally use no super alloy at all. This has no value anymore. This doesn't have value. I technically don't need the uranium rod, but it would be stupid to throw it out here. Remove the chest. Go back to the air shelter over there, and then check it off on the coordinate. That one, the next position is actually way back. It's probably at the thing, the solar panel station power plant thing with all the obelisks coming out of the ground. It's probably somewhere like there. So what we're going to do is we're going back to my main base, and from there on redistributing resources and then carry on from there. You know, if you just know your coordinates, you don't really need all these beacons. I could technically break them down to save energy, and then use some of that surplus energy to build another heat exchanger thing so I can melt all the ice on this planet. But I'm not gonna do that. I could basically also break that thing down because I don't need to communicate anymore. There is no one alive out there. We've reached the end of the game at this point. Don't judge me, there was used to be a table here, now it's gone. Yeah, whatever. It's just water. It's not like it's vital for my survival. I've been drinking what might as well be freaking acid for the last couple of many days I've spent on this planet. It just says ice, it doesn't specify what kind of chemical that ice is based on. For all we know, I haven't been drinking water since I got launched into space by someone probably on Earth or a foreign colony. We don't know that this ice here necessarily is water, because there is 0 Kelvin. There we go. Yay! Great. The index is rising very, very quickly at this point. I guess I'm just producing that much heat. I could technically also strip down those two, but there's practically no reason to at this point. They just are there. Like, there's nothing great about achieving maximum pressure, at least on this planet thus far. There's no reason to do that anyways. There's nothing interesting, at least if you look at blueprints here, there's nothing interesting hooked up to that. Well, there's a nuclear generator, but wow! I can radiate the freaking planet before we even made it, or started on it. The next thing, or next coordinate we're going to is 938 24 324. 938, so that's up here. That's probably up at the wreck or something. Yeah, it's probably up there somewhere. No, that's the wrong way. God damn it. You think you understand it and then you realize you don't understand it. Okay, so it is this way. That's probably somewhere over there in the Iron Forest that I found so freaking terrifying the other part of this game. Yeah, that is pretty much directly in the middle of the Iron Forest. The most terrifying place on this game, or on this planet. Both before and after I terraformed it into this ice cold ball of death. And we're going there at night. What kind of genius am I? I go to the Iron Forest in the middle of the freaking night. 938, so the X coordinate is correct now. That's not right. I'm pretty much just walking in a circle till I find it at this point. I lost my bearing of what exactly the different numbers do at this point. So it should be right behind me if I look right about now. Well, now two of them align. Well, actually... So it should be here. Right here. Pretty much right here. Oh! Well, you're hard to find, aren't you? You're a cheeky little bastard, aren't you, Box? You're a cheeky little fucker, aren't you? It's almost as if they wanted to hide it from me. Oh, fuck! I completely forgot about my oxygen. Even if I die, that's fine, because I can do medical shit like respawning. Well, we're going to die here. God damn it. Then I must recalibrate my resources. Come on. Do it, do it, do it! Got my things. Even at 6 minutes of oxygen, I still don't get a fair warning like a minute in advance about low levels of oxygen. What is this garbo? Well, I got all of my resources, so yay. Yay, hooray. Launching platform. Well, now the game just became interesting. Recap. We got that coordinate done and died in the process and somehow magically got back here. Now we're getting to a more interesting coordinate because this one is called 1076 23 minus 16. So that means that's pretty much over at well, the large spacecraft way over there, which we can only see when there's a clear heaven or clear sky. The one where we are blindly walking forwards and feeling with our hands till we suddenly crash into it with our faces and our, well, spacesuits start to leak. The resources to build a shelter. I don't necessarily need to take them with me because I'm going a far way, so chances are I'll find some on the way. But if I was smart, I would have brought it with me, but oh well. It is not exactly my specialty to be smart. I'm just a humble engineer in a science field, I guess. I am actually going the wrong way. It's way over there. Yeah, now it's doing the right counting thing. You know, I think a compass actually would help in this case, but this is like the only time that I need a compass. We call the followers. We need to find colors. We need some iron. I actually didn't prepare at all for the shelter that I'm going to have to make in a moment. Right on target. Let's just throw up a shelter here before everything starts to run away and we die right before we get the thing, like last time, because I'm an idiot. Alright, so it is right nearby. Oh, there you are. I thought I was going to be looking for you forever. Thank you. There we go. Cool. Let me just check. How is my inventory doing? I have plenty of space, at least if I leave my shelter behind. So we could just go straight forward. Also, if I eat some and such before we get there, that's only going to help. So let's break this one down and just go straight forward. Way over here. Way up there, probably. No, it's not up there because it's on somewhat ground level. But it is way down there. Oh, those are all the obelisks. Cool. I didn't actually realize this place was coherent. There was a freaking storm. There was like 3 fucking storms right on top of me as I walked around over in that area. So the fact I don't really recognize it with all this nice and shining shouldn't really surprise anyone. Yeah, that's why I don't recognize it. It has the storm effect or sandstorm effect. Just see, we need to go. Oh, further. Bit further, 100 meters further. It's probably right behind this rock or something. Now that one matches, so it should be. Oh, there it is. They camouflaged it. How dare they? Fucking bastards. And I have a shelter not so far away from here. Well, not a shelter. I have my landing pod up. the pod that I landed with somewhere nearby here. So I can basically just... This is not it, this is a cave. I shouldn't be here. Here we are. Now I recognize it. Now I start to recognize the most terrifying thing I've ever seen almost in this game. These obelisks. Because at that point I was so unsure about this game, I knew nothing about this planet. And everything looked like that. Blood red. But now I have a sky. I made that sky. I'm awesome. Well, it must be some kind of awesome. I created a habitable environment, or I am creating a habitable environment on a foreign world. And then I'm going to make another one of those heating things. Not really because I'm that interested in making those heating things, but because I need to melt stuff. So that maybe at some point I'll be able to. That was hinted at in the... It was hinted at in the game, and I had figured it out in advance, so that either makes me smart or makes the game easy to figure out. What am I talking about? We have already confirmed I am the most intelligent creature on this planet. Because there's no competitors. Yeah, and if I wasn't a freaking idiot, I wouldn't build it in front of my freaking house so I can't get in and out. There we go. Now, where can I put it where it would look somewhat decent? The reason why it's put in there is really just so it doesn't take up space anywhere else. I don't think I can build them outdoor, but that would be nice. Yeah, I'm not going to notice it over here. You're not supposed to be in this general area. This is where they stand. This is where you sleep. This is going to be a bedroom. And you can't hear them from here, which is just what I counted on when I put them there. And this is just a view room of a sort. And then we get to the last, but probably also the most complicated of these cases, because this one is underground somewhere. So, first of all, it is way far out. I think that is way further out than I have even explored. It is really out approximately as far out as the wreck. And then we have, well, the same height as the obelisk canyon. Stone. Not because of the Minecraft reference, that's definitely not what I was going for when I called that thing redstone, but hey! You're smart cookie, you could figure that out, definitely. But I'm definitely not going for the Minecraft reference here. Okay, let's see, and then we need 3 pieces of this, 2 pieces of this, and we don't have any more silly. Yes, we have 1 piece of silly, but I would actually prefer to find one on the way. We have no satellite uplink. But that would be something to do next time then. Build a freaking rocket station or some of all the other things that have been located in the meantime. We had some coordinates to head off to, and the first, it's a step-by-step to get to it. The first step is to get way far in the distance. It's pretty much behind that rock, judging by what I can tell from it, so just around that huge fucking scary canyon. I am maybe going the wrong way, actually. Yeah, I am. I'm going around this huge rock, but maybe that is also what I need to do to get there. Oh, piece of rock. I think that's a piece of a wing, but I'm not sure. It's not really recognizable to me, at least. 400 meters more this way. There should be a cave or something. Oh, a canyon. How lovely. Everything's just lovely about this place after I went here and terraformed and realized I'm the only intelligent life on this planet. Let's start making the shelter just because we will need it. Well, it also lets me actually... We have the curve here. Great. Now, before we go too far, I actually also need to make at least the resources to process water. So if there's some cobalt around, that would be great. Not that I need it at the moment, but I might in the future. Well, the future being in like 10 minutes from now. Have that one and some iron. Now we just need some iron. We actually need to go way further. Ooh. Ha! That was actually an interesting area. Is that sulfur coming up from the ground? Wow. I didn't even know this area was here, but on the other hand, I didn't exactly explore over here. I felt that it was terrifying enough that I had to walk out to a ship way out in the distance. I don't really have any need for it either, so maybe I should just leave it for now. And I'm filling up my freaking inventory with all kinds of garbage. It's not that canyon either. But now I'm curious. Wow. Wow. Osmium. Hey, that's an Aussie. Wow. This is not at all where I'm supposed to be and such, but it's still interesting as fuck. Look at this area. Huh. 2 discoveries in 1 day. And we still have ice everywhere. We need to heat up this place. It's cool as frick. Alright, let's just build the shelter here for a second. Then they're probably coming with some kind of warning. You cannot resupply your air in a sulfur field. Which would make perfect sense, but shut up, game. Don't be logical now. Don't be logical when there's life at stake. Whoa. I think I found the outer edge of the place. Alright, the game just crashed. Hopefully it didn't kill the game at all, but chances are it might have. We'll just try to load it up here, see what happens. Okay, great. Where am I? Where? I have no idea what. We were almost at the coordinates when the game decided to crash and burn and die right on top of itself for some reason. So, yeah. Great. That also means I can save some time, because now I know I don't need to go into the sulfuric acid area and all that, because the crystals and all that, because I don't need them. I have nothing that requires acid or sulfur. Look at this area. Let's hope it doesn't crash whenever I go near it again. 366. So right here, amongst these rocks. There! I literally just saw it. You cannot tell me it's not there. I just saw it. I saw it. The lid is off. Let's actually just resupply this time. Might as well make that one stay, because it's going to take some time for the game to realize that I've already found your freaking chest. Or your, not chest, box. It's not even a chest. It doesn't have the honor of being a chest. It's a box. We're probably looking for some tiny hole somewhere. Some kind of tiny hole in a rock or something. Like this. There we go. Great. Osmium. Osmium. Is that a real material? Does that exist? Or is that a new thing we just discovered? Well, it probably is to an extent, because we have technically discovered all of the, well, everything that we know of. That was a great comment I just made. We have discovered everything we know of. Let's take a sand or bathe in sand. Ooh. Super alloy, don't care. Because I don't think we can go up there, but this is an interesting effect. Wow. This is probably the part where some kind of monster starts to appear somewhere out there in the horizon and just jumps through the freaking screen and just myrtleizes my freaking face. Or your face, for that matter. You are as likely to be viciously attacked by a monster as I am. I am just here in the pilot seat, having some control over my destiny. You are not, on the other hand. You're just with me on this journey. Oh. Oh, another cave. Wow. We're going far. We're actually not going that far, but shut up. Oh, a blueprint! So the current objective is just now walk through this freaking sandstorm to confirm there's nothing else interesting here. And then we can go home. Or then I can go back to my main base of operation. Knowing that I have done everything there is for now in the prologue. Actually I haven't. I have time to launch a freaking airship or spaceship. I do have some time at least. So if I go back to my base I can launch the aircraft or build this platform, and then next step would be to actually make all of the other things that makes this game the game. Like picking up all of the puzzles or build the buildings I haven't built yet and stuff like that. Now I just have to get back with these resources and then look into what it requires to send the rocket into space. We have the blueprint, so let's see what we got. Agility 2. So, to build a rocket we need a lot of power, which means I'm going to build some solar panels now. And if I was smart, I'd build them somewhere else in front of my freaking fucking door. My freaking fucking door, not just my fucking door, my freaking fucking door. And then we'll collect the resources to make 4 more. So we are ahead of the curve, but we definitely do not have enough. We will never have enough. And I don't have enough silicon to build enough for now. My OCD is going to be yabbering in my sleep tonight, unless I solve this before I stop. I know I'm supposed to collect silicon and pretty much nothing else, but I cannot resist the cold. The cold shall grow, the cold shall endure, the cold shall be the masters of the human race on this foreign body of a planet, and from there on spread their influence to all celestial bodies and all alien cultures. But this is not going to be enough in itself. We're going to need another row. Without a doubt we're going to need another row. There we go. Now we have a lot of power, but I don't think we have enough, do we? We do! We could actually almost build 2 of them by now. Great! Now, the best location to build that thing would probably be in the middle of that canyon. But I feel like that canyon over here might actually be better. It's more plain. It's more plain, and I can see it from that freaking view up there. Oh my god, that would be nice. That would be freaking terrific. Yeah. Cool. Does it have an interface of some sort? I know I can go up there, but there's no reason to do that yet. Wow. Asteroid attraction rocket. Uranium asteroids giving global heat generation bonus. That's what I want. Magnetic field protection rocket. Attract iron asteroid giving global generation bonus to producing magnetic field. Pressure multiplier. GPS satellite provides global location to the mapping screen. That's freaking awesome. That's exactly what we want. Cool. Okay, so that'll be what we are doing next time, but this time, no. Not this time. Next time. Next time we'll be launching shit into space. We'll be having an epic time looking at this. I want an opening somewhere. I want to be standing on top of my freaking roof whenever I do this. How do I build a ladder so I can get up there? Is this doing what I wanted to do, or is it just fucking around? Cool. I'm an idiot. I could just walk up there. That's freaking awesome. We're going to have to launch stuff into space from here. But that's all I have for this episode, though, if the files didn't get corrupted. So, this has been Necro and Cortex here playing Planet Crafter. If you like what I saw and watching more, please do subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and or share it with your friends. Until next time and next episode, bye bye, and I'll see you there when we're sending shit into space.